We want to turn back now to the Trump Organization and the guilty verdict of fraud and other charges. And for more on this, I'm joined by Harry Litman. He's a former U.S. attorney and Deputy Assistant Attorney General. Let's start really with, what does the verdict tell us? And does it matter that it came back so quickly from this jury?
Yeah, I think, John, that makes it even more emphatic. It's kind of an exclamation point. 10 hours, every single count, 17 of them. What it tells us is that the Trump Organization was basically a fraud scheme for many years and kind of root and branch, the company itself, not as they would have it, simply Alan Weisselberg. So they were running a scam to basically reduce taxes by giving compensation, but not sort of putting it on the books.
Now, Donald Trump's name is all over this, and yet he is not charged. But during closing arguments, the prosecution said Donald Trump was in on this alleged tax scheme. So help us untangle that. What ramifications could this have if he's not involved in these charges?
Yeah, so I think there are a lot of potential ramifications for Trump personally. And of course, the organization's taking such a blow, both from him and the New York Attorney General, has ramifications for him personally, right? Because Trump Organization is kind of his brand, his whole kind of alter ego. But you're right, there was back and forth where the prosecution said Trump knew. That mattered because you needed to say that this was done in part for the company. And they tried to say Weisselberg, who ironically had been the loyal, wouldn't give secrets accountant all these years, they tried to charge him with being the mastermind, and the jury didn't buy it. But the same district attorney who brought these charges has just, it's been publicly revealed, begun a new investigation of criminal charges against Trump directly. And I think today's verdict has to give him a sort of backwind and spring in the step to really be more confident about bringing those charges.
And bring, you mentioned Alan Weisselberg a couple of times, the CFO of the company. How important was his testimony, and could that testimony now be used in other legal actions against President Trump, former President Trump?
It can. Weisselberg has pleaded guilty to these charges, but wouldn't cooperate against Trump. But he was, as part of his plea agreement, required to testify in all proceedings. And if he lies, his 5-month sentence could all of a sudden balloon to 15 years. So he's still there. Now, the new charges that are contemplated by the DA actually circulate around, remember this, Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels, and the hush money that was itself sort of falsely characterized, and this would be another kind of fraud scheme. Weisselberg could testify there if asked. He has to testify there. Of course, now he's a felon on many counts, and they will impeach him with that fact. But I think today showed people didn't believe that it was Weisselberg alone who was masterminding the scheme, but really Trump knew about it himself.
And Harry, quickly, as a final last question, in the menagerie of legal challenges to Trump and the organization, the New York Attorney General has indicated the verdict could affect the civil case she's pursuing against the Trump Organization. Why would that be?
It's a huge $250 million case, John, not the smaller fines that are involved in the DA's case. And it just shows the same kind of fraudulent behavior, and the consequences are potentially much larger for Trump and the organization, including loss of control by Trump and family.
Harry Litman, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, John.